Hey, uh, excuse me? Sorry, but is this your train?
Guess not. No. No, it wasn't.
Were you trying to go somewhere?
It's my friend's place out in Indiana.
Okay.
But they're not the sort of friends who are gonna care, you know? Like, God, I wish there were different words for the types of friends. You know, they're more than acquaintances and you have some inside jokes or whatever. But they're not the sort of people who are gonna be there, waiting for you at the train station.
Right. They do that in Polish.
What?
Polish? In Polish, they have different words for friend.
Oh.
Yeah, like a friend you know casually versus wink, say anything to.
What about friends who have just met?
I don't know about that. I guess we'll have to come up with something.
The sandwich sucks.
I thought you said you were hungry.
I'm eating it.
Okay. While you're doing that, let me get some things straight.
Okay.
You're May. You're possibly a little deranged. And you have the most atrocious table manners of anyone I've ever dined with.
Screw you. You're the worst lunchtime conversationalist I've ever met. Besides, you're the one wearing gloves. Miss Manders is having a fucking conniption somewhere.
You really think there was a Miss Manners?
I think there are thousands. I think that they walk among us wearing run-free pantyhose all hours of the day.
I finally understand my fear of crowds. So, you don't go to the school,
No, I do not.
and you're not going to Indiana?
I've decided against it. Okay, so what's your name? Adam. What are you doing here?
Well, I was supposed to be having a much fancier lunch.
Impossible.
I was supposed to be meeting my dad.
I hope you haven't mistaken me for him.
No, nah. He's no on the board or something like that.
You don't know?
I don't care to know.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Change of topic. What are your thoughts on your own mortality?
Whoa. Wow, Mrs. Manners would be proud.
It's a very serious question.
Well, all right then. I don't know. I don't feel mortal yet. I can stay out till 4 in the morning, crash my friend's bathtub. I've probably eaten a lifetime's worth of carcinogens and food purchased from 7-Eleven. I'm pretty close to immortal, for now.
Okay, so why ever go from immortal to mortal? Why not just Peter Pan your way through it?
Don't you think you get bored of living like that?
I don't know. I'm already bored.
But at some point we'll feel limited, right? By our responsibilities, our bodies, our beliefs, whatever. We'll be filling out our tax returns and just feeling so human and so fucking mortal.
But why? I mean, by definition, mortality is just susceptibility to death. And unless you're dying of some drawn-out disease, that's just gonna happen someday. Just like that, like a bad hair day. You're not gonna see it coming. I mean, I don't know. Why not just live like you're immortal? Live to be remembered. You'll remember me. I can promise you that.
I'm sorry?
This crazy girl who ditched her train to get shitty food with a stranger? Yeah. You'll remember me.
Unless the experience is so scarring, and I'm beginning to think it might be, that I try to erase it all, Eternal Sunshine style.
Yeah, well, I didn't really, didn't really, work out well for them, did it? Hey, do you wanna go? Come on, let's get out of here. I always wondered what it would be like to go to a school like this.
Did you?
No. I was a dancer, actually, for basically my whole life since I was 4, which, by the way, makes me a late bloomer. I don't know, at some point it wasn't enough. It was something I did, but it wasn't something I loved. I don't know.
But you had a thing. I never had a thing. I was studious, nice guy. I studied it nice my way through high school, then college, and it wasn't until afterwards that I realized I forgot to enjoy any of it. My biggest moment of rebellion was deciding to go to school in California, away from here. I'd even applied here early and everything. I remember walking into my dad's office with the acceptance letter. I left it on his desk for him to find. I let him believe for months that I'd stay.
Why would you do that? What kind of mind game is that?
I wanted him to be proud of me, and then I wanted to throw that back in his face.
That's so messed up.
You don't know.
Objective observation.
He could never accept that I'd be different than him, than his expectations.
Middle class ennui bullshit.
Fine, tell me something, and I'll make my own objective observations.
Okay, cool. My first kiss.
We're not playing truth or dare here.
Excuse you. My first kiss was in a church.
Holy shit. It wasn't with a priest, was it?
Judge. But no, it wasn't.
Thank God. You would have rattled my staunch Midwestern Catholicism.
This guy I really liked was like super religious. He went with his family to church every Sunday, and one day I was walking and I saw him go into the church by our school. Now, my dad's an angry atheist, and my mom's spiritual in the abstract, so I'd never really done church, like for weddings or baptisms, whatever. But I followed him inside.
You stalked someone into a church?
And I pretended to pray. But I'd never really prayed before. I mean, I'd seen how people did it in movies, like on their knees with their hands in the air, but that was it, so that's what I did. And he noticed me because I knocked over one of those songbook things, and it was super obvious that I had no idea what I was doing, but I just played it off, and I was like, oh hey, you pray here too? And then we made out in one of the pews.
Damn.
Yeah. And then he never spoke to me again.
Did he become a monk or something?
Probably. He's probably still atoning for all that sin. Why aren't all buildings like this?
Not everything gets to be beautiful. So, have you seen the news lately?
What kind of question's that? Of course I've seen the news.
It's weird, right?
More questions. Yeah. Weird, sure.
I'm just trying to start a conversation.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, fine.
Officials from the World Health Organization, unsure as to whether or not it should be termed an epidemic, have cautioned against excessive exposure to high population areas. There is, however, no evidence of airborne transmission at present. Now,
It's just that I've got a flight.
Oh?
Yeah,
When?
today. Tonight. Later, I mean.
Okay.
It's just kind of unnerving to travel with all of that going on, you know?
I guess. Why do you keep asking me all these questions?
What you said before about living immortal, what did you mean?
Live larger than life.
But what does that even mean?
I don't know. Figure it out on your flight.
May, wait! Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I guess you'll be seeing me on the news. You can keep the hat.
Stop, May!
What does it mean?
It means we're larger than life.